Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to cevo Season 6 with True Sight TV. I'm SP Revolution 5, joined by Archaea Dota for the Better Justice League up against Union Gaming Peru. Archaea, how's it going, man?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Really excited for this match. A big shout out to all our viewers right now. We actually have 75 viewers at the moment, and the most we've ever had on this site or channel is about 50.
A small record, but
Yeah, but I mean, after a week to get up to 84 is quite a big deal. It's really a big deal. So, really excited about that. Better Justice League starting off with the Troll Warlord pick. They do have Futse and Banana Slam Jamma standing in for them this evening. Lion won't be standing in, but he'll be picked by Union Gaming as they ban out the Void and the Juggernaut. Now, Archaea, I didn't get to see the game yesterday from Union and EHUG, and I don't really want to have to go into any of the, well, there was a tactical pause discussion, because let's just put it out there right now. Nobody cares. Okay, we know what happened. We really care about the pause, okay? But we also don't care in terms of it doesn't matter at this point. It's not going to affect this game.
yeah, we're focused on this game, and
Yeah.
want to see what Union Gaming comes out to try to beat Justice with.
Whoa.
And it's an Omni Knight, which I think is a very well-rounded support that doesn't see a lot of action. I think he should, especially against Troll Warlord. I think Guardian Angel is just too good of a spell.
Yeah, and I'm actually looking at the lineups from yesterday, where UG played EHUG, and EHUG were the only ones to pick up either of these heroes, with Snob picking them up both times in the first two matches. We didn't see EHUG ever pick, or UG, excuse me, ever pick these up, so honestly, kind of surprising.
I wouldn't say surprising, but I do get what you're coming from. Jug is super popular.
Yeah, the heroes themselves are very popular. I mean the Lion and Omni, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what we're talking about here.
Lion's very popular at the moment, and Omni's still good by any stretch of the imagination, especially against Troll, where you're going to be focused on physical damage. Having that ulti up from Omni Knight is going to help a lot, but I'm not sure what else he's going to do. And now we have a Lina coming up from Union Gaming. Is this the core Lina? Is this the support Lina? What's the deal here?
Core Omni is that's a pretty far throw. I think Lena as a core position is probably going to be a little more likely because she gets that Ags, and pure damage is pure damage, my friend. I think it's 950 pure damage with Ags upgrade. So I think definitely putting her in that position where she can get a hold of a scepter and just make plays happen, especially with like Skywrath and Vengeful.
Ooh.
That's a one-hit kill. Now Tusk, on the other hand, this is super original.
Yeah, we're bringing out the brawlers now, it looks like.
Yeah.
And someone who can do well against Troll Warlord because he can just burst him down. Another thing that's overlooked a bit with Walrus Punch is that it does not miss. Oh, but I have evasion because Whirling Axe. No, Tusk does not care. He'll punch you right through your evasion. When you've got a fist this big, if you miss with it, it's pretty embarrassing.
10 seconds remaining.
You know?
Definitely, and I
5 seconds remaining.
don't know, that's an interesting pickup. I want to see how that plays out. I
Yeah.
don't know if UG has anyone dedicated to the Tusk role. Bat Rider.
Yeah.
Holy crap, this is a blast back to the past, honestly.
Another hero we haven't seen a lot of, but I don't think Union Gaming are all that scared of being dragged into a fight. Tusk is a very good hero to have in the middle of a fight, because he gets that sigil in there all of a sudden. He can also disrupt your team very well with Ice Shards. And the punch is just so much damage. But Bat Rider, definitely a good initiator, and someone that is generally going to need to be dealt with. And Vengeful Spirit's already out. Shadow Demon probably not going to be picked up unless you're running a tri-core of Omni, Lina, Tusk. And as good as that is,
Yeah.
I don't think it's that good.
I think what they have currently, they could do with a high farming carry. They could send the Lina mid, have Omni and Lion go with whoever they decide to farm with, and Tusk in the off lane. In fact, that looks like it's going to be their most practical choice. But then again, Tusk is a pretty off the wall hero, so maybe they're going to have another off the wall pick to follow up with.
Once again, we'd like to welcome everyone at the stream. We just got 100 viewers. This is the first time on the channel we've gotten 100 viewers, and we only started broadcasting from this channel about a week ago. So if you're enjoying the broadcast, make sure you hit that follow button. We'd really appreciate it. We do see Better Justice League ban out the Phantom Assassin, which is a very targeted ban at Union. They were picking up Phantom Assassin like crazy yesterday, from what I could see.
And that goes along with the whole have them farm in their own little space. And I think PA would have fit this perfectly and let Tuscalina really control the rest of Justice while PA is just in their jungle, in the enemy jungle, in all 3 lanes, just gathering up all the farm she can because you're not going to see her with Blur.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm trying to look here. They weren't picking it up Saturday up against Pain, but they picked it up at least once last night, and it was not banned out, actually, surprisingly enough. Slark will be the pickup for them, though, so definitely a hit carry that's going to be tough to get your hands on, and one that can evade these stuns, one that can do relatively well up against Troll Warlord, who doesn't have the greatest stat growth. His stats that he has are very precious to him, and he wants to keep a hold of that, for sure.
I'm actually afraid for this Slark because of Bat Rider initiation. That can get set up into Magic Missile plus a Skywrath ult, Mystic Flare just melting you down while Troll Warlord's there. I think Slark's not going to be as invincible like a regular Slark is in the position where, I could just hit R and I'm alive. But, I mean, with good positioning, that's not that big of an issue for Slark. However, I think the Bat Rider pick kind of did them some justice before they even knew it was going to.
Definitely. If Slark's not quick enough on that trigger with the Q, he won't be able to purge that off. I believe you can purge off Lasso.
Can you?
I imagine so. But I'm not 100% sure about that, so don't quote me on it. I know that Omni Knight won't remove it, but keep in mind, they have an Omni with the Slark.
Yeah, that is definitely a big thing. You could repel Guardian Angel and have your Slark just run in and do whatever he needs to do.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't think about that, but Mystic Flare is not as relevant when you have Omni Knight with the repel. So whoever gets caught out in a stun doesn't really have to die.
Yeah. Unless, now here's the other problem. They can silence Omni Knight very quickly. With Skywrath?
Yeah, I suppose, but that means they're going to have to initiate onto Omni to actually make sure he's out of the fight. Because Omni only has to hit his R. And, I mean, that's almost enough to keep your team alive until the silence is up. So, I don't know if they want to waste that initiation power with the Blink and the Lasso on an Omni.
Ooh, I like this.
They're going to take this even later.
Wait. I said I liked this, but here's the thing. Slark versus Dusa, Slark wins that.
Well, it's not just Slark versus Dusa. You could almost bet, guaranteed, that once it gets late enough for it to matter, Troll Warlord's going to be babysitting this Dusa.
Ooh, and also, wait, we didn't think of one other thing. Lion has Mana Drain.
That's true, but, I mean...
Which got a significant buff last patch.
I know, but you got to position yourself in well enough that it doesn't matter you're not dropping Split Earth or Hex.
True.
Because it's channeled and you just got to stand there and let it happen, and that's kind of difficult, especially when you got to be into it. You got all the disables, and you got so much damage straight out of the box. I don't know. It's definitely a possibility, and I think that's something they can look forward to early game. I think that'll have a big impact on Medusa, but as it gets later, it's going to become pretty insignificant.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and introduce our lineups. On the side of Justice, we've got Twitch TV, God's Hand 007 on the Troll Warlord. Banana Slam Jamma, one of your top-rated NEL players at the moment, by about 200. He'll be on the Medusa. Rainbow Dashing will be on your Vengeful Spirit, playing support. Futze will be on your Skywrath Mage. And it looks like on the bot lane here, we're going to have J-God on the Batrider.
All right, I'll hand up Union Gaming. Greedy's gonna be looks like off lane. No, I don't know what he's doing. Either way, he's playing Omni currently. Z-Talk is gonna be on the Tusk, just kind of chilling your secret shop in the mid lane, Leo style. On the Lina, that's gonna be a strong lane. Zen really, I guess, reels.
I've always called him Zendrils.
Zenderals.
Oh,
we'll go with
but
that.
Snowball, it's set to launch. It's going to go in on the Skywrath Mage, stun him up. They're going to turn around for the rune, which Medusa is actually going to be able to grab. Short range Arcane Bolt comes out. No blood going to be spilled. Did you get everybody here?
No.
Okay.
Slark's gonna be played by Benjaz.
Benhaz. Remember,
Benhaz.
Espanol. Archaea.
The Peruvian. I did not account for that.
Viva Peru.
Viva Peru. They're going to go with the 2-1-2 currently.
Yeah, and I actually really like this in their lineup. The Omni Tusk lane has extreme amounts of potential. You snowball in, and then Omni heals.
Yeah, that's going to make it really difficult for this Dusa. And it's going to make J-God's job a little harder on the Batrider down in bot.
Well, a little harder, but also a little easier. He's not going to have as many heroes here to bother him contesting pull. He's actually already wasted a bit of Zendril's time by blocking the pull through camp, at least. Trying to force him to stack that camp up so he can get a little more farm off that pull if they try to do it. But I think Zendrils knows the tricks here. He's actually gone ahead and skilled up Mana Drain level 1.
He's just going to harass from the beginning.
The only thing is, it doesn't do anything early on. Like, you have to have this ability maxed for it to hurt.
Definitely. Oh, and here's gonna be
potential first blood. A leash onto him, and Earth Spike as well with level 2. J-God will be okay though, because he can Firefly away.
Yeah, but I think J-God is probably gonna be first blood if Greedy doesn't die up here top, because there's 2 disables from line, and then you have Pounce. So
yeah,
I think
which isn't a disable, but it does enough
it
to
keeps
matter.
Him there. And
yeah.
I think that'd be more than enough to get the right clicks in and kill him, because Batrider by himself doesn't have a lot of health. He only has 1 tango left. Unless he goes for a bottle, which, I mean, it's possible, but
in this lane, it's not that bad. Magic Stick could be okay, but it's not going to be as good as a bottle would be. And mid lane Troll is not really looking for a bottle necessarily. He can do okay without it.
But Leo Style's definitely going to want one on the Lina.
Oh, so 100%.
Yeah.
And actually, there's a stun out on God's hands. He's going to go man-fight it looking for the bash. He's going to get it.
Too ballsy. Futso was even there to follow up, just in case the troll fell.
And that will be a bottle for him, I believe. Yep. So he is going to end up going for it. Guys, I do apologize. I'm not sure why my frame rate seems to be lagging a bit. I'm going to try closing out some of these extra programs here. Sorry about that.
I mean, in that case, when you get first blood, you just got all that extra gold. Oh, in the top lane, Futsa getting initiated on by a snowball. Greedy could be a little too greedy, but no, Futsa's gonna fall.
He was just greedy enough in the end. Skywrath will go down with a kill, but that gets Tusk a kill as well. And keep in mind, they got the XP for it. Skywrath got no XP for this death, and he's a very XP-reliant hero. Take a look at levels, and they're going to be going over in favor of UG. The only level 4 you have on the Dire team is the Troll Warlord. Now level 5 at least, but everything else seems to be a little more spread even. Actually, it's really even with a little bit of favor over to Justice. So, my apologies.
I mean, the saving grace from this for Justice is Medusa's still at the top of last hits.
Yeah. And that's definitely where she needs to be, but they're going to need a lot to shut down this Medusa, and they need a way to take towers for UG. I understand Slark's going to do fine against Medusa, and that's all well and good, but if they can't push towers with him...
Well, Fiery Soul is a pretty big spell.
That's true.
Especially if she's going core. I mean, she only needs a couple damage items, maybe another Null Talisman, even a Soul Ring, really, just to give her that extra little bit of intelligence so her right clicks actually do some damage. Futz is actually smoked up near mid lane.
And he might get caught out here if Tusk moves forward. He's going to go for the Bounty Rune as they close in on Lina. The slow coming out now. Sun connects on Troll. He'll go in with the bashes, and Leo Style getting wrecked in the mid lane as Troll cleans up another one. 3-1 now for Justice.
There's even a little bit of rotate by J-God, trying to secure a kill.
Yeah, I think he's more trying to get the jungle stacks up and just get a bit of his farm here, because this is one of those things that is just almost too easy for Batrider to do. And when he was in his prime, as in picked and banned every single game that ever existed, this was basically how we saw Batrider played. And now he's going to be going back to that, but in the enemy jungle, he'll be able to jungle pretty aggressively for the time being. Looks like God's Hand is going to go ahead and pick up most of a phase boot here. And then Bottle Crow back. Omni going for the Soul Ring early on here so he can spam the heal.
Yeah.
It's one of my personal favorites for Omni Knight, though.
You build Soul Ring on everybody. Stop it.
Look, it's such a good item. 800 gold, you get 3 HP regen per second, and 50 mana regen. It is basically infinite mana.
Basically. Either way.
If you cannot take damage in lane, it is infinite mana.
Either way, this is just a great pickup for Omni in general. Especially, I mean, you've got the Tuss, and he's playing very far back, letting Omni soak up most of this farm. Omni just hit 5, although he's going to have to Purify here soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it goes.
And Troll going in on Lina once again. We are going to see the silence come out. Another bash coming through, and that's phase boots complete for the Troll with 600 in the bank.
Yeah.
Justice.
And keep in mind, he went bottle early, too. This is, I mean, that'd be optimal time to have all the gold he has now if he didn't have bottle. But he has bottle, too, so that's huge. Honestly, how many times has Lina died in that lane? 3. That's 3 kills going straight to the Troll Warlord, and some to Futsa. Futsa's been rotating pretty provocatively there. Oh, could be an engagement.
Yeah, there'll be a silence out on Tusk. It's not going to stop him from doing much. He does have a magic wand. Not even going to use it. He's got 10 charges on it for when he gets back up. But right now, Omni's going to be alone top lane with 3 heroes possibly closing in on him. It looks like Skyra's going to back off for now. He's got nothing. He's got a Purification. He'll throw it out and just attempt to walk away. It may not be enough, though. Can they get another right-click in here? They won't. Zindrils will come in. He actually has a double damage rune as well, and he manages to find a few right-clicks on the Troll. Not quite enough there, but just enough to force him out of the lane. Ice Shards come out. It's not going to be enough here. Troll on the run. It'll slow down Zindrils. He does throw an Earth Spike, though, but not enough mana and too much slow. He'll get cut down by the Troll once again. And Zetok, he'll throw out the Sigil. It's not enough. The damage coming out from Troll at this point is just too high. He's sitting on almost 2k gold, probably going for a Blink Dagger.
Kills.
And no deaths. I mean, he may not be top of the last hits chart, but who cares? Okay. I'm sorry, I'm on pause alert here.
Yeah. I don't see it.
I don't see the problem.
Yeah. Unless there's probably some connection issues. Either way. Oh no, we found that sentry just sitting. Ah.
Just making sure, you know. cevo rules dictate pausing during a live match should only occur for player disconnects or server player latency issues. And I love how Benhaz is making sure it's okay to go this time.
Yeah.
Just to be entirely sure.
Also, I'd like to point out, thanks to the 162 people who like to put up with us talking about a game. That's crazy. Thanks for coming by, guys, and it gets me going, you know? Drives me up the wall.
It's 7-1. We've got Brazil in the house, ladies and gents.
Yeah.
And I know that most of our viewers are Peruvian right now. I mean Brazil as in BRA 71L, you know.
I get you.
You get me.
The scariest part about this Troll Warlord isn't the Troll Warlord, it's the Dusa who's just farming.
Yeah, this is like a... I think of Juice's split shot kind of like a mini gyrocopter flat cannon, only it's not limited by the number of attacks.
Yeah.
This is like a helicopter with 5 machine guns mounted on it that are just going to pour out bullets in the late game, especially with the Troll Warlord on the team. He's already got a Midas at 8 minutes on top of FaZe, Bottle, and Wraithband sitting well above the top of the net worth chart, and even Medusa sitting second place is 1,400 gold behind him and has about that much in the bank right now. And I'm seeing Mask of Madness come up on... Oh, dear. Oh, dear God. Hide your creeps. Hide your woods, because she's farming everything out here.
That's actually scarier than it looks, and it's Not that common. I wish our stats guy was here in the chat to tell us about how small a
I really
percentage
do
it's picked
too.
up. But
Well, it is relatively common when you're this far ahead. And Greedy being, well, a bit greedy here. He will get a heal off, and Banana taking tons of damage, seeing as he didn't have the mana shield on at that point, but armor reduction will at least force Omni out of the lane. Do want to point out, Omni has picked up one of my favorite Omni Knight items, and that is the Orb of Venom.
it's
and-
so dirty.
Oh, it is so dirty, but it's so good, too. You've already got your 18% movement slow from 2 points in Degen, alright, up to 34%, and then you add 12% on top of that. He's got 30% slows just by tapping you once in melee range. It's just mean at this point.
It's a lot of slow, but I'm not sure if that's gonna make too much happen here. I mean,
It's
Banana
gonna help
Slam
him survive
Jana-
the lane, but the problem is when there's multiple heroes involved, he can't tap all of them.
And I mean, Banana is doing a great job of just keeping Omni without too much mana.
Yeah, if it weren't for that soul ring, it would be a serious issue right now for him. And there will be the Mask of Madness flying out to do so right now. Now, we were talking about this item. It's not picked up that often, but when it is, it's when you are ahead. It's when you can sit back and farm for a while because it accelerates your farm so quickly. And I mean, like, by an unreal amount.
Definitely.
And thank you for greetings from Greece and the Philippines and everywhere. We really appreciate this, guys. We've only had this casting studio going a week, but we hope you're liking what we're doing, and sorry for the shameless plugs. In the meantime, Slark getting silenced on the bot lane, Hex and an Earth Spike coming out on J-God as Slark pops the ulti and goes on in. Skywrath Mage Mystic Flare will be dropped here, but both heroes gonna fall as Union Gaming makes a bit of a comeback here, picking off two key heroes. However, the Troll Willard ult going off on top lane, Greedy gonna go down in the end there. Medusa sitting in the jungle and farming up pretty quickly, already sitting on 500 goldish after a 10-minute Mask of Madness treads.
So what do you think? Is it going to be the Lincolns next?
I think that's somewhat necessary, but at this point I think Medusa can get away with a bit of greed.
I
I
don't know.
really think she could go for something like Yasha into Lincoln's, considering how fast she's going to be farming. She's being very greedy now by not skilling up her ult. Yeah, that's what she's going to do entirely. She actually just picked up the Band of Elven skin.
This worries me because you got
Oh, it does.
Walrus Punch. You've got
Walrus
two-
Punch doesn't get blocked, does it? It's not aimed at an enemy,
Dire's bottom tower is under
so it doesn't get blocked. Because it's
oh.
just a buff that's applied to Tusk. But
Well,
the
regardless,
Lion and the Lina, yeah, that's a
Finger
problem.
of Death and Laguna Blaze it. That's gonna not wreck her, but that'll put a dent in her mana pool and then eventually her health pool.
And then leave Slark to just kind of come in, ult, and tap her a couple times.
Yeah. Oh. All right. I'm feeling better about this. I completely forgot about this Bat Rider, but I mean, if they keep a Futsa getting melted down by a Laguna Blaze it, and
Oh.
Lasso's gonna leo Leosile back to tower. Oh, Futsa!
He's
actually
gonna
managed to
live!
survive.
The ice shards don't quite connect on him. He felt the heat, but he was able to stand tall in the end here. And Greedy throwing out some heals on creeps up top just to do some harass damage at Troll Warlord. He's got phase boots for himself, which is definitely going to be good, and he's farming really well. You can see that trick where he gets in between the creeps and just throws out a purification. However, I really am wondering what his next item is going to be. Do we see him go for the mech, even though he's pretty mana hungry right now, especially against Medusa's Mana Snake? Or do we see him go something like, I don't know, even something like Ags first, or Sanjin Yasha Scotty? There are options for him. It's not great options, mind you, but there are options. Troll Mima going for the Auras. He's got Drum coming up, and Vladimir's already done.
I don't. That's questionable, but I think at this point, when you're so far ahead, your ultimate and drums are just going to make you scary enough as it is.
Oh, yeah.
I think Roche is in the near future.
And Greedy gonna get jumped up top. He'll throw out the BKB, so Skywrath can't do anything, but
Here comes the
unfortunately
team
for him...
smoked up.
Oh! It's almost enough. They don't quite bring him down. The rest of the team coming in. There's a Hex on Futse, an Earth Spike on both. The Finger out for Skywrath Mage, ending his, or Troll Warlord, excuse me, ending his unstoppable streak, and the Laguna Blade taking down Futse. It's a comeback for Union Gaming here, but they can't stop here. Omni Knight already coming back into the fight, and where is the Dusa? Dusa's sitting mid, trying to do some damage on this tower. I believe that is her completed Yasha coming on the Courier. So yeah, she farmed this Yasha in under 4 minutes, and her attack speed and move speed are now going to be through the roof with Mask of Madness on.
Yeah, she's going to be able to wander everywhere. Now are we going to see the Lincolns, or is she going to drop that altogether and just decide to go for Manta? Maybe Butterfly. Well, I don't know. I think that this becomes preference.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
I don't think the game gives us enough information for the Dusa to decide straight out, like, oh yeah, I have to go Lincolns now. I think she's got to decide, does she want to get greedy and come online just a little bit quicker, or does she want to buy herself a little bit of safe farm? And after the Troll Warlord kill, I don't know. I guess that decision's a little closer than it would normally seem. Smoke's up from Justice now. Not sure where Justice actually wants to hit. They're pinging a lot, but
Actually dropped the TP. Are they going for Roche? They're going for Roche, yeah.
All right.
Troll just dropped his TP behind tower, and that's what's telling me this has got to be what they're doing.
Yeah, they're gonna.
UG doesn't have wards up either. So this is a big issue for them. And actually, I just realized I have to plug something in. Sorry about this. But, I mean, you guys know how Roche goes. Meanwhile, there's a lasso, and I can't move the camera because my hands are occupied. Report caster.
Yeah,
As Skywrath Mage takes down Leo style. I'm very sorry about that, guys. I turned around and realized I really needed to charge my iPad. And so I figured I'd plug it in, since, you know, it's just a Roche. But in the meantime, Futse, he's going to get jumped on. Ben has, now with the Shadow Blade, up at 15 minutes, about as late as you're going to want to get it. But possibly an item that could really turn it around quickly.
I can see
Union
it.
Gaming looking really good right now, but Troll's going to walk out of the pit with an Aegis, Vengeful Spirit now with the Tranquil Boots as well, and they want to take a fight right now. We're going to see Batrider getting ready to jump here. Has he got a blink forward? Is he going to even use it?
No.
No, doesn't look like it. Actually, did he have mana? No, he doesn't even have mana for Lasso, nor is it available because it's on cooldown. Again, report to caster.
Let's take a look at the charts real quick. It's
Yeah.
actually not that far in favor for Justice. 3K is pretty much your normal balance, I'd say. Back and forth, give and pull. Even for all these kills Troll picked up early enough. I think Slark's doing a great job of keeping up in farm, and Lena trying her best to match the Troll, and I think that's an admirable effort.
Yeah, especially since Lena died so much in lane. Is she... Okay, she's going Yules, and she has it now. That's going to be really big for them. If Medusa decides to pick up Lincolns, which we're not 100% sure she's even going to, I'd advise it, especially with Mask of Madness up, but they do have a lot of...
Yeah, Ultimate Orb's coming on her, so it's either...
Yeah, Lincolns or Manta, yeah. Manta would be good, but...
Scotty, too.
That's another option, of course.
Wow. She's probably could be buying a lot of Ultimate Orbs this game.
Now, keep in mind, Scotty won't stack with her lifesteal, because she is ranged.
But if she...
Oh, meanwhile, we got a Yules from Lena. A stun coming through and Rainbow Dashing, as well as a Hex. They throw out the Skywrath ult on Greedy, but the Venge goes down. Lena taking down the Batrider and ulti out from the Omni Knight to keep them alive. Greedy gets stone formed, but he's not taking any physical damage. Takes a bit of magic burst. Banana Slam Jamma coming in. They should turn around on him, but they just simply can't. As it's a triple kill for your Troll Warlord, who has still only died once this entire game. Lena, the only one to make it out.
That was... That's a big
Oh,
fight
and...
that's gonna...
Oh, no. They just found a DD. This is a free tower. Possibly even a tier 2. They don't even need the DD. They have an Aegis anyway. And Troll Warlord ult and Mask of Madness on Dusa. I don't even see... Like, if they don't get this tower, it's going to be a big misplay. And they should at least make a dent on the tier 2 if they decide to go for it. Troll will be going for Saj and Yasha right now. He's going to be about 400 gold away from it at the moment. It's farming very, very quickly.
Definitely. And he's just going to walk straight up to this tier 2, and I don't think they're going to be able to stop him. unless they
Yeah, they
commit
can't.
everybody. But right now, he's got the whole team behind him.
Well, they've got a Lion ult, but he'll get silenced and slowed here as he comes in. Slark, Invis, moving into the fight, but can he get there in time? There is a glyph used. And Slark able to blink in here, or excuse me, Shadowblade in. He'll use the ulti as well and try to get Futse, but he can't seem to do enough damage. Meanwhile, Lion going down to the Troll Warlord. Lina pops the Aegis with the Laguna Blade. But Ben has and Zendrill's already on the deck. And the tower next to fall as Medusa takes it down. Zetok gonna get knocked back by the Batrider Flame Break. And Troll Warlord with a double kill right now. Nobody saw this one coming. Can I just say it right now? The odds on Join Dota were 98% for Union Gaming, 2% for Justice.
Tower is under attack.
And I have to say, they were a little far off. Because right now, Justice appears to be stomping. And if we kind of artificially fast forward to the late game, Justice are better, in my opinion.
So let's plug some players here. I think the #1 cause for this is Banana Slam Jamma.
I would actually say the Troll Warlord has been playing out of his mind. But Banana is definitely backing him up and able to put a damper on things that would otherwise possibly get out of control once they kill Troll a couple times. Which can happen.
I mean, I think, especially during that fight in Secret Shop, it was just such a great entrance from the Medusa, using Stone Gaze and finding a way to like effectively hit everybody with the split shots. That was impressive, and then living throughout all of it. I mean, most of the damage actually went towards her. And while we're talking, Greed is gonna get demolished.
Yeah. My apologies, guys. I did not remember that there was indeed a change to lifesteal. It used to only stack with Scotty on melee heroes. Now it stacks with them on all heroes. That's correct. I'm very sorry about that, chat and viewers, and thank you for pointing that out. Anyways, Lina gonna get the jump on Troll Warlord, it looks like, as Batrider on the run here. Ben finds the kill in the end here. That's 2 for 2. But I feel like Union Gaming are getting the more powerful trade here. Banana Slam Jamma, he gets blinked on as Lina has picked that up now. Does have a magic stick as well. They're trying to find the space, and 2 clicks from Benjaz will finish it off. Rainbow dashing on the run. Can't quite get the swap out, as actually Futse is going to be the only survivor from this fight. It's a 4-man wipe, but a 4.6k gold change for Union Gaming.
That's a definite big shift. And with the game only being 12-19, of course, you've also got that late game presence of Medusa. I think if they can gain a little bit of momentum now and carry it out for the next 10 minutes, if they can take a Rax, it's definitely going to be a little more difficult for the Medusa to make something happen.
Yep. If they can stop Medusa's snowball right now, it's going to get pretty ugly. And I'm beginning to believe she's probably going for that. She definitely is going for that Scotty. Excuse me. She's had it on the courier for a little while here. That makes a lot more sense. Anyways, Balanced Warlord, of course, in the mid-game lane, looks to be going for a BKB. Can't blame him for that one. There is a lot of magic on the side of Union Gaming, and it'll block a lot of stuff. Slark now with his Sanjanyasha up, so cue the Benny Hill theme as they're going to be able to chase around the map at high speeds. Zendrill's looking for a kill on Medusa, not going to be able to find it, though. And the problem with him just mana draining her right out is that she can just pop her ult and say, oh, look, now you're our rock.
A rock that I can shoot.
The bait with the Sidra, though. J-God caught with his pants down in the jungle and now rip him apart as Slark and Omni Knight both find a kill. Batrider and Skywrath hitting the deck hard, and Bo's down for about 45 seconds, so...
Look at the gold crap before we get into this next fight.
Oh,
that's huge. That's costly dip. That's bringing it back to where it was around 10 minutes ago, and
yeah,
that's exactly what you need as Union Gaming, setting this comeback up. I don't know if they have the heroes to necessarily sustain this for too much longer, but what they have right now, if they could take what they need to, it's gonna shift Justice's plans for the late game.
Yeah, indeed.
So this is gonna be an unanswered tier 2, and how long till Roche? Oh, Roche getting a super long timer. No,
no.
it's just
Yep.
deciding. Yeah, I
We
thought
got
it
it.
actually clicked, and I was like, holy crap, that's unlucky.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, Rainbow Dashing actually gonna miss the scout out. I mean, not like she was gonna find anything anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still.
They've actually got Banana Slam
Quite a
Jamma
bit
in
away.
a bit deep here, all by his lonesome. He does have a TP out, but the
That's
stuns
not gonna
are
work.
there galore. Walrus Punch and everything to bring her down. Is that a completed...
Oh.
It is a completed Scotty, though. So, 24 minutes sitting on Mask of Madness Yasha Scotty is no small feat indeed. She'll have tons of stats, tons of mana, tons of health to back her up. Not to mention the lifesteal, which does stack indeed with Eye of Scotty. Shout out to Roland Mono and Someone's New for pointing that out to me.
Yeah,
Albeit a bit rudely, but hey, I
Hey,
deserved it.
you can get attention by rioting. Don't get
Yes,
us
of
wrong.
course.
Write in chat, we'll hear you. Even with, what is it, 190 of you. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Thanks
And
for
we
coming
would
out,
really
guys.
appreciate it. If you're enjoying the casting, hit the follow button. If you're not enjoying the casting, please let us know why.
And hit the follow button.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, there's no harm in it. Games will probably be cast here in the future.
Dire's middle
Yeah, you can hit the follow button, find out when we're casting again, and flame us then.
Yeah. It gives you a notification to come back and
Yeah.
flame.
I mean, that's what it was designed for, with you in mind.
And there's the Scotty up on Medusa as she respawns. Some illusions of Omni going away at the tower, but anyways, Omni gonna be grabbed back, but Ben has and Zendrils are here. They'll throw a stun out on a Banana Slam Jamma, but the ult is at least coming off. Stone Form on 2. Omni and Tusk already on the ground as Lena falls. Gem of True Sight freshly picked up, but already lost as Batrider actually goes down to Slark, and Ben has on the run right now. Is he... Where the heck... Okay, this just shows how fast Slark is. Somehow, he runs away and gets away with that. I believe the team was able to hold on to the gem. Yep, Rainbow Dashing, able to grab that one. Roche respawning in about 30 seconds, but they don't have that kind of time to waste. They gotta get right back to the game.
Yeah, this should be a tier 2 push.
It's kind of one of those, you'll stop by on your way home, see if he's in, but if he's not in, you're not standing around waiting for him to get home from
Oh,
work.
that's unfortunate, too. They're barely going to miss it after a DD pickup.
Oh,
This
no.
would have been one quick Roche.
Maybe he's gonna go back. This Roche is dead. No, stay. Just stay.
Stay, no, stay there. Don't, no, don't.
Oh my god. Literally half a second later.
God.
Oh, it's gonna be hilarious if Union scouts this out right now somehow. And they've got the sigil going in!
Oh, this is just unfortunate.
But it could be a trap. Greedy.
There's-
Greedy, you want to back up.
There's not a...
Troll saw it. Troll saw it. They both know now.
Okay, so it looks
The,
like Roche pit.
the thing is, though, Roche could already be dead.
Roche could have been dead a long... Oh, that's... He was inching out, just waiting for Roche to spawn, and... Sure
Yeah,
enough.
Union know that they can't contest this.
DD or not DD, this is gonna
They
be
still
a...
can't, yeah. It's too easy for Troll to take Roche right now, and I feel like, it's almost to the point where Troll's... His whole damage as a whole is too high.
Are you talking about, like, rebalance this now, Volvo?
Yeah. Quick,
Yeah,
before DAC.
Oh, I
Do
don't
you
know about
want to
that.
see this hero every game of the Asia Championships? I mean, most of us are going to be asleep, probably, but...
Yeah.
Anyways, Unigaming looking to move around here.
I mean, now, definitely they could send the Deuce in and just, like, yeah, take it
Although
the
throw out
base.
some ice shards. It just still has an escape route. And,
She's just gonna click it down. Slark can't really commit.
okay,
Radiant's middle tower.
well, that's a tower for Dusa. I love her attitude here, like, throw ice shards out. Okay, until you actually come into the fight, I don't care.
Yeah.
And she'll be going for that mantle, which she actually has enough gold for at the moment. The mischance is killing her right now, though. And Omni Knight goes ahead and throws the BKB out onto Slark. They do have a gem on Batrider once again. Okay.
Roland Mono, you put up a great question. Like, why would you want to cast if people don't care enough to hate? And brings joy to my heart to know you care enough about us to hate.
Yep.
Keep it up, man. We love you.
The rest of chat, you need to step your care up.
Yeah, definitely.
Nah.
I need some riots. I need something.
But yeah. It's been great. This is, again, the most viewers we've ever had on this channel, which only has been in existence for about a week. But of course, we've been casting long before that, so... Yeah, if you're interested, keep following the channel. We really appreciate it. Any feedback is good feedback. And, okay, so let's talk about a little more about the game here. What do Union Gaming do to turn this game around?
They managed to kite the Medusa in a fight enough that they can kill her, which is definitely nearing impossible as time goes on, because you have the Troll Warlord there just to sit with. Like, Troll Warlord's time is near up at this point.
Smoke?
He's not going to be going off on his own in a fight. He's going to be standing next to Banana.
Smoke? I think they're out of smoke. I'll have to check this in a moment. Drum charge actually spent by Slark there. As Zendrils is going to blink in. He'll start getting bashed. The Medusa ult already spent. He at least got Finger out, I believe. Yeah, and Lina going to go down. Got the Laguna Blade out. I'm not really sure on who Ben has. Unstoppable as he takes down the Vengeful Spirit. He's going to go after Futse now. Not quite enough damage to take him down quickly. And he's going to leap away. Can he get enough regen? He won't. The blink after the Bat Rider will end the Slark's Wicked 6 streak. It's a 5-for-2 trade, and they only lost supports on the side of Justice.
This is tier 3 and probably GG. Gonna go for the racks here.
I wouldn't say GG necessarily.
Well, they have one buyback, and at this point, Dusa can just go take mid, especially with Troll.
Well, yeah.
I think after the first racks, my prediction, GG's gonna be called. That being said, I don't want to be one of those casters who says, "Oh, there's no way they're coming back from this." But
we lost, boys. It's 10 minutes in. Game is lost. We lost. And actually, Troll's boots going to be exchanged for Travels right now. If I were Union Gaming, I'd be telling Slark you have to buy back right now. They did take both the melee racks, though, which are the more valuable ones, and they actually get the top ranged racks as well, with this fresh wave of creeps coming in. For Union Gaming, they just need to find some kills. Honestly, their farm doesn't come from creeps at this point. The farm you're getting from creeps isn't even necessary. If they can kill Medusa once or twice, they will actually,
But I mean, gold's dipped into 15k.
Get the gold they need.
They're close to getting that range racks, and Union Gaming sticking it out though. And I mean, with the Slark, if they can find a way to set up a kill onto Banana Slam Jamma before the rest of the team comes by, definitely going to be a game changer there.
Yep, and actually Yule's going to be up on the Bat Rider. Banana Slam Jamma gets hexed. Leo Sal starts the battle off with a bang, or a blade rather, as they take down the Bat Rider already. Tusk Snowball saves it from Medusa. Oh, he gets a punch off, but not much else. Banana is hit by the stun. Leo Sal slowed down. They need a BKB or something. They don't have enough mana for the ult from Greedy. He's going to try to TP out. He'll get swapped. He almost gets bashed, and that is a satanic up on the Troll Warlord right now. Oh my goodness. That's 40% lifesteal. Like, that's not even legal. Oh, Leo Style was going down, but Futse gets Yules, gets stunned up. They don't have a Lasagna Blade right now, but Ben has coming back in. He can't find a kill. He's going to try to get away once again. He'll manage to Shadow Blade out of this. It won't disjoint these Skywrath Mage Arcane Bolts, unfortunately. But he'll be regening fast enough that he'll be able to withstand it.
You might actually make it back to Fountain.
Yeah. That thing will follow you wherever you go.
It's kind of
scary.
The
only way to get rid of it is actually to not be on the map at the time of it hitting you.
Can you blink? I know Phase Shift gets rid of it. But does blink... Because blink disjoints most projectiles. Oh,
and Lena just throwing out the old Troll Warlord. I don't think she took a look at this with lifesteal, to be honest.
Yeah.
And the Urn Charge, I mean, he'll just get it back in a second. Range tracks go down mid.
To creeps. Was it to creeps or did Bat Rider head over there and do it? I think Bat Rider did it. Either way, bottom rack's the only one standing. Also, we hit 203 viewers.
Yeah, a big shout out to you guys as well. I'm trying to slow down on the shameless plugs because we've done that a little much here.
I know, but it's so exciting.
Although it's nothing compared to me a year ago, where every time there was a lull in the action, I'd say, "Hi guys, I'm Revolution 5. You can find me at Facebook, Revolution 5, Twitter, Revolution 5, and Twitch, Revolution 5. It got ridiculous, and actually, they're looking for what?
I'm not sure what's going on here.
I'll tell you what's going on, okay? Let me just tell you. Oh, I forgot to switch our overlay, too.
Put another one in there.
There we go.
Yeah, there. The complimentary facepalm.
Yeah, just making sure we're putting that in spectator chat, not all chat. Because that would be some BM right there.
I'm not... Maybe they're... Alright, I could see them predicting a fight there, wanting to get vision in that little bit of area, but it doesn't even really give them much.
I mean, maybe they're worried about Batrider hiding in the trees and jumping them over there. Which, that I could understand. However, what they were trying to do is get one up here somewhere. Like, up on the cliff. Where you can actually get vision.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a misclick or something, and yeah. And Roche is back up. Welcome home, buddy.
Yeah, that was
But guys, can I go to that? No. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Oh, and meanwhile, there's a butterfly on Dusa. I'm honestly a little surprised it wasn't a rapier. But I'm also very glad it wasn't a rapier.
I like to point out, the Vlad's is still in the inventory of Skywrath. God's Hand Vlad's
God.
actually is being
Union
picked
Gaming
up
way
by-
off on their smoke, too.
Oh, yeah.
They were
had-
trying to wrap around top lane. And then the Roche fell, and they all said, "Oh no, what have we done?
Yeah,
what have we
rotate
done?"
Quick.
And now that's another smoke wasted for them. And they're out of smokes for 8 minutes. That is not good, especially when they don't have any bought out and there's not any sitting in the... Well, they're running out of options quickly to get back into this game.
They're definitely gonna have to levy on Slark and Lena being able to catch somebody out. Laguna blaze it and let Slark kind of smelt him down. I mean, he's doing his best to farm. He does have a Skull Basher, and that's actually pretty big. If he doesn't get bashed himself by Troll. But looks like the final siege for bottom racks is gonna be stepping up here. Medusa probably just gonna melt the tower down from way back where. Yeah.
Yep. It's deja vu. Same spot on the bot lane. Lena throws out the Laguna Blade, but Greedy getting a little too jumped on there. As Slark goes in deep, he's actually going to be able to take down the Vengeful Spirit at least. Can he get enough on Banana Slam Jamma? Mana's starting to run out, but not quite enough. Slark, no Shadow Blade, no way out. He's going to be forced to buy back. Same with the Tusk right now. Leo Sao getting chased to the well. They're going to throw out some Ice Shards. The ult coming out from Medusa right now. And Ben he's going to have to go invis. They have a gym, don't they? They have a gym. Yep. GG, well played. Coming out from Union Gaming as Justice serves out their own brand of hometown justice via Banana Slam Jamma and the rest of the boys. Very nicely played by them, indeed.
Definitely. As cevo and Join Dota showing just how dead wrong they usually are.
Yeah,
think
everyone
the
had their
past-
bets on Union Gaming, but Justice really pulling one out here. 18 fantasy points if you've got God's Hand 007 on your team.
Well, I think it was a great game, and I don't want to credit this to the draft. I think
I don't think it was the draft. I think
I-
Union Gaming had a good idea coming into this, and they had a very strong draft.
they
But
lost mid.
they really lost mid. And that
kills on
troll
Lena
was
early.
so out of
Yeah.
control. 21, 2, and 10.
He said Joel is so out of
He
control.
literally has more kills than Union has as a whole.
Yeah. Well, great job by Gontan. Great job by Banana. The rest of Justice, I think, doing a fantastic job of dealing with Union Gaming and what was a pretty scary draft, to be honest with. I mean, they've got. I think the power behind Slark and Tusk should have been able to make more of a dent than they did, but they tried their best in a good game, though.
Yeah. Of course, guys, if you enjoyed the casting, make sure you check us out. We're TrueSight TV at TrueSight TV here on Twitch, on Facebook, and on Twitter. You can find me at SBRevolution5 on Twitter and my co-caster at Archaea Dota on Twitter. Archaea, any final thoughts before we call it a night here?
Yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. Don't forget to follow.
And we'll probably be back with more Dota tomorrow night.
Pretty much every night. cevo's
pretty nightly right now. I'm not sure if it's still going on. Let me just find out real quick. I'll do it this way. No, it looks like it is not going on. There was a game being casted on the cevo main channel. Leviathan up against Together We Did It, and looks like that is over as well. I'm not going to reveal the winning team. You guys can find out on your own. And yes, we are going to be doing a giveaway briefly, so chill here. Anyways, guys, thank you so much, and have a good night.